After reviewing the KBO Stealth Hurricane, a very good quality all-around city commuting bike, I would like to introduce you to the Torque One Commuter. This is another affordable option for urban riders who has no intention to sacrifice the ride quality when making the jump to electric assist bikes. This model claims to have a torque sensor kit that usually is found on the higher quality level e-bikes that approach twice the price of Torque One, which is $1,199. This sensor kit provides constant feedback between the power level you output or how hard are you pedaling, and adjusting or using that feedback to provide a more accurate, more responsive pedal assist, allowing you to stay connected to the road. The bikes with a single speed are more difficult to start. The Torque One has the ability to get responsive pedal assist on the first half of the pedal turn, which is a big deal. Makes the start easy and fun on the flats or uphill, calculating exact amount of torque necessary to start the bike moving. The beauty of this bike is that you only have one gear. You don't have to worry about shifting gears or maintenance involving having extra speeds, shifters and shifting adjustments. You only have one speed and 3 level of assist. You can also use it as a regular bike by removing the assist completely. First speed is great for commuting and keeping a bit of pressure, like a medium workout level. Second gear is all-around city-friendly commuter. This is my favorite speed. Third gear is for steep hills or when you're really tired getting back home after a long day. Top speed, regular riding, about 20 miles an hour, but you can push past that if you pedal more intensely. The motor is rated 350 watts and gives you a decent amount of power to cruise between 18 miles to 22 miles an hour on the flats, but don't expect the power output compared to a 500 or 750 watt e-bike. The battery is 375 watt-hour, 36 volts and 10.4 amp hours. We have mechanical disc brakes that work really good out of the box. The bike weighs 38 pounds and it's easier to get inside or outside the building. As far as the range goes, you can get between 20 to 50 miles depending on the level you assist pedaling. Charging will take between 4 to 5 hours. Before we get into the pros and cons, I would like to share with you the cycle analyst I got for this bike since we don't have a display here, and the air pump that is really handy to have. Okay, here we have the Cycle Plus Bike Computer M1 plus C3 bike speed and cadence sensor. So we have fast and precise positioning, 30-hour long endurance time, it's IPX6 waterproofness, sync and updates to the phone and computer through the app, supports 10 types of data, useful tracking when you work out, 2-in-1 cadence and speed sensor mount on the wheel or pedals, Bluetooth 4.0 and N+, up to 700 of battery lifetime. This is a really cool bike computer to have for your workouts. As for electric air pump, we have the model A8. It is easy to use and can inflate up to 150 psi. We'll go through the settings really quick. It will inflate your bike tire in about between 2 to 3 minutes. Here we can adjust the PSIs, lower, higher, and here we have the safety light. Here we have different options for the bicycle, 45 psi, for the scooter, for the car, and for the ball, basketball or football. So you press. This is how it works. You can charge with USB-C type port, and it's very light and very compact. I think it's a pretty handy tool to have in your toolbox for all these vehicles. Very nice pouch, and presentation-wise looks really good. Let's talk about the pros. The assist levels are very well programmed for different needs and speed levels. The drivetrain is smooth and silent. The diamond frame shape is really comfortable for longer rides and feels nimble. I like the paint job on this bike. It really stands out and catches attention. Out-of-the-box brakes were set up perfectly. Fully assembled bike, I only had to install the handlebars. The seat is comfortable all around. The bike feels solid and rides comfortably in the city. The bike came with a Useful Kickstand. This is a nice addition that I haven't seen in other bikes in this price level. This is a really great bike to stay fit, and the sensor kit really makes a difference. The concealed battery has a lot of advantages. Makes this bike look like a regular non-electric bike, also helps in waterproofing. Being inside the frame, it's easier lifting or carrying outside the building. Let's go over the cons. The brake levers are standard and work great, but it would be nice to see something more premium. Presence of a small screen to tell the speed in real time would be also really nice. Having a dot button small console looks like it needs an update. We're missing the fenders and the lights, which will be very useful to have on this model for daily commuting. In conclusion, the bike at this price level should not feel this comfortable and good, but for some reason it does. Not sure the settings are spot on or the drive system is perfectly set, I don't know, but the frame for some reason looks a bit shorter versus the KB or Hurricane. I feel like the wheel axles are closer to each other and it works and it feels very nicely with the assist. Alright guys, let's talk about the downside, and I think in this case it's worth the sacrifice, spending extra cash and getting a set of fenders and making this bike really weather friendly, in case if you're commuting every day and you have a little bit of drizzle or a little bit of rain. Having those fenders that can be installed after you purchase bike makes a big difference. Also, if you're working out, having a cycle analyst really helps a lot here, compensates for that missing display that tells you real stats and real time when you're pedaling or working out. So I think it's definitely worth spending extra cash and getting this missing parts that will make this bike complete, a great option for everyday use. Here's a very important thing that I would like to mention is that I like that the cable here is tucked in inside and comes all the way around here and then goes down to the brake. So here's the part that I really like but needs more of this, and this is the first bike that actually I see this implemented, and I've talked about this in the previous videos. Why not feed the cable all the way inside the frame so it comes up right here and it goes to the brake, or maybe a little bit higher so there's a nice circle here and it's all hidden. The same thing in front. All these cables here can go inside the handlebar and feed through inside and come all the way down here and exit on the brake. So I like this change or implementation here, but it needs to be more concealed, more inside the frame. Alright guys, thank you for watching this review. If you like this e-bike, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more incoming bike reviews and more information on incoming electric vehicles so you don't miss that. Ride safe and I'll see you next time.